So that's the finished painting. I'm happy with how it's turned out. We've got a good combination of warm and cooler values. There's nice vibrancy in there as well, and like the way the coolness has gone down onto the lower part of the face, and we've got some nice crisscrossing shapes going on around the features. So it's a nicely balanced portrait. With the composition, it's maybe slightly larger than I would normally have within the frame of the paper, but I did it slightly larger so it showed up better on the video, but it would normally be a tiny bit smaller. I would say it's a little bit too large for the piece of paper. With the sketch that we did the grid method. In the download pack there's also a short guide for you, just breaking that down in a little bit more detail as to how you do the grid method. There's more information on that on the internet as well. Of course, you can also do a freehand sketch, and you can also trace the image as well if you want to make it easier. The cheat sheets that I've put in the download pack, I hope you can make use of that, because that's going to give you the 9 stages and a kind of guide for having next to you when you are doing a painting from pretty much any reference photo. You can go through each of those stages to create this kind of abstract style. It's worth mentioning that because this style starts with the medium values, it means that at any point you can stop and give the more unfinished look. For example, with this painting, when we did the 2 large washes, we could have left it like that and then skipped a couple of steps in the 9-step process and gone on to the details, just done a few more details, added a bit more colour, and it would have given a more unfinished look. It just depends on how the painting is looking after each stage. If it's looking good, you can think, right, I'm going to leave it there and just add a bit more detail. That's the kind of beauty of this method, if you like. Obviously, with the non-traditional way, you go down with the larger washes, so you have to finish the whole face basically with the traditional way. The colour schemes that I use, this is obviously, there's a lot of reds and the coolness with the kind of bluey purple colour. A lot of my paintings I have contrasting pinks and blues and purples, which you can add to the 5 pools that you put down in your palette. So you can have red 1, the red 2 could be a more purple, the blush could be a deeper red, or you could even have it so the red 1 and red 2 are actually blues, and then with the blush and the shadows and the coolness, they can be more warmer colours coming in over it. So you can really experiment with it and have a bit of fun with it. It's not set in stone. I did this warm with the coolness because it's the sort of more basic way of doing it. So practice this method. Over time, I'm sure it will become ingrained and you won't have to use the cheat sheet next to you, and then you can add your own twists and style to it. You might prefer to actually put more in the background. You might prefer to put some of the neck in, or even abstract it more and leave the eyes out. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it, but I would suggest following the guide to begin with, and then once you've got that down, you can then experiment and move away from it how you would like to. Any paintings you do, please put put them on Instagram and tag me in, and I'll do my best to kind of mention and share those. Be good to see what you've created. So yeah, thanks for purchasing the course. Any questions or queries you've got, just drop me an email or send me a message on Instagram, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. No problem at all. So thanks very much, and yeah, good luck with it.